Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of the Skyrim Let's Play series. Last episode, we helped Ayla out with some stuff, defeating the Silver Hand and whatnot. We had a good time. We enchanted some of our weapons. We got quite a bit done last episode. We also took the most obscenely long route through southern Hjalmarsh to get to this one cave instead of just taking the most direct path, because what is Skyrim if not taking the path less traveled by? But at the end of last episode, we got summoned by Codlac Greymane because he may or may not have caught wind of what we were doing with Ayla, and basically just going around murdering the Silver Hand.
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Alright, I guess.
I'm still
Oversharing a little bit. Can you
You
guys stop being so rude? Between episodes, I installed 2 mods. They're not really important. One basically changes the AE quest requirements. This makes it so that the quests of AE are leveled. It also lowers the level of one of them, or I can adjust them, and I lowered the level of one of them. Basically that. Another one I installed was Nether's Follower Framework, which basically allows followers to stay close. It also allows you to recruit multiple and stuff like that, but I'm not actually going to use those features. I just want AI to be better.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Alright, this seems intimidating. Uh-oh. High's
I hear
vibrating.
you've been busy of late.
Yeah, we're working to avenge Skjor's death.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You're taking more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time.
That would suck.
In any case, I have a task for you.
What
Have
is
you
the
heard
task?
story of how we came to be werewolves?
I can't say I have. But Skjor's was a blessing from her scene.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer will tell you.
So what is the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And then they became werewolves?
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
The witches should be hunted down for their trickery.
We'll get to that. It's not so simple as just killing them, though. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to and bring me their heads, the seat of their
Man,
abilities.
this guy
From there,
talks
we may
way
begin to
too
undo
much.
Centuries of impurity.
Codlac, you need to chill out a little bit. I wasn't skipping his dialogue because I didn't think it was going to be that long. That's kind of what principle I've been operating under. If you've noticed, it's like I listen to the important dialogue and then like nothing else. But man, did Codlac just talk for a long ass time. I don't really care that much about the curse. I should, but I don't. Alright, so we want to get to Glenmoral Cavern here. I think the fastest way is to go up from Falkreath, so let's travel there.
Did you see a dog out there?
I can't say I have.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Alright. Let's wait a little bit because it is a little bit too dark for my taste. That's better. And okay. Uh-oh. I'll be completely honest, I didn't expect to run into 2 Spriggins here. Alright, well, I'm probably just going to cut that all out because this episode is going to be long because of that Codlac section, or I don't want it to be too long of nothing in that Codlac section, but I basically just ran in a straight line to go to the cavern and then happened upon 2 Spriggins that just absolutely destroyed me. I've never really liked wandering the recesses of Falkreath for that very reason. Spriggins are not something that are easy to fight at a low level. I mean, I am level 14, but that's still a pretty low level. Let's discover this. There's a bandit right there that I don't really want to anger, but I'll discover it anyway. Basically, I just want to discover some locations so that I can fast travel back to them later on. Which is what I was doing. You can see that tree over there. I should have known that the tree is like a grove, and usually a grove has a Spriggin in it. But sometimes it doesn't, you know? Like, there's been times where I've gone to a grove and it's just like a bear. And I thought, hey, maybe this time there'll be a bear there, and that bear will not be something that I need to fear. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Alright, here's some wolves. There you go. Much better. Much better than Spriggins and the like. Alright, is there a way... Do I have to climb this mountain? I can go around the mountain. What is this? It looks like a vampire attack or something. Some septums. Interesting. Well, I'll take that and I'll run away. Yeah, as I was saying, I was saying this earlier, I think, before I was murdered by a Spriggin, which means it'll probably be cut out. But I've been really enjoying this series so far. I haven't recorded in 2 days or so, right? Because I recorded 2 episodes in a row and then decided to take a break. This prevents me from getting burnout or anything along those lines. But, why are your helmets so shiny?
Doesn't concern you, friend.
I'm sorry, okay. That, you know, I didn't expect you... Okay, stop oversharing. You can't just threaten me with an axe and then be like... Bread. I don't know if I just heard a dragon or if I'm just paranoid. Alright, here we go. On we go. Yes, but as I was saying, I've been really enjoying the series so far, and it's been doing decently well, right? Like, the first episode has a couple hundred views, and then every episode after has reached about 100 views, and I consider that to be a success. And I think there's so many wolves. And, you know, I think that's a good sign. I'm very much been enjoying it. I'm happy that I can do so. You know, I'm happy that I can record this and be happy. Okay, where? Did that just mark all the way over here? It did. I thought I saw Crag's Lane, and I do know where that is. It is... That's really funny that the bouncer is all the way down here in southern Falkreath. He's actually just about as far away from Crag's Lane Cavern as he could get. The only further he could get would be if he was up here. Alright, where are you? The Moral Witches. I only need 1 head. So I'm only going to take 1 head. I'll kill them all for the sake of it. But I'm only going to take 1 head. Because the only person I really want to cure is Kodlak. I'm not going to cure myself because, as you guys should know, and as I've mentioned, I plan on doing Dawn Guard, like, 2nd or 3rd in order of questline. And the main reason why... Okay. I don't have any healing potions, do I? I have 1. Actually, you know, maybe it's not worth wiping out the Glenmoral Witches. Maybe not. Because, you know what, actually... You know, I think I'm content with killing one of them. I know that it... You know, it's kind of lame. I could have killed more, but let's be completely honest. I am a low level. I have no healing potions, and I don't really have a follower. I should have brought a follower. If I brought a follower, I'd be more comfortable, but I can always come back, right? If I want to If I decide I want to cure my vampirism later, like after the Dawn Guard DLC or something along those lines, I have plenty of time. Back to the companions I go. I do wish, and I thought about installing it, but I decided not to. I do wish that there were more quest markers for certain things in Skyrim. Like, it doesn't make sense that, like, Jorvisker, for example, doesn't have a quest marker. Or not a quest marker, sorry. A fast travel point. I was doing Codlike spitting. Uh-oh. Is that Codlike I see?
It was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack
Okay,
your
I have a
vessel.
question.
We fought them
How
off.
did they manage to get into the city? Because the Silverhand looks like bandits. It's not like they look like regular people. They look like bandits.
He's dead.
They walked into the city. They walked all the way to Jorvisker and started attacking Jorvisker, which is probably one of the most well-defended places on this planet. They have so many people here. And the city guards outside, and you still lost people?
No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
All right. Oh, he only has a steel sword? Are you kidding me? Bruh, couldn't have even given him a silver one? I can't actually search Kodlak. Because apparently that's like sacrilegious or something. I don't know. Okay, I can either just retrieve the... Okay, wait, why does it say optional? I'm assuming that, I mean, it's just like I could go in and retrieve the fragments and go away, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's like in a awful place. Is Vilkas following me?
We're going to make them pay.
Okay, he is. Let us go to Dawnstar then and start our adventure. That'll probably be a nice wrap-up for this episode. See, I don't want these episodes to be too long. I like being within the 25-minute to 30-minute mark.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Dawnstar.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
Alright, real quick. Let's discover Dawnstar. Perfect. I've always loved Dawnstar. Dawnstar is one of my favorite towns in Skyrim, which is interesting because I feel like there isn't much at Dawnstar. I think I just like it aesthetically. Like I love the snow in Skyrim. Always been a big fan. I think if I had to rank my cities, okay, before I do that, let me ask you guys in the comments, what is your favorite city or hold in Skyrim? Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people will have the more popular opinions, I would say, but I am excited to see, like, do any of you guys have a curveball that, like, you know, most people, it's not their favorite, but you really like it? I am curious to know. As for my favorites, and I can kind of just, like, rank them a little bit, not gonna be anything concrete, but my favorite is probably either Whiterun or Riften, and then after that would be Solitude, and then from there maybe Dawnstar, and then it kind of keeps going lower and lower from there, like Dawnstar, and then Winterhold, Alcreath, Morthal, and then Markarth. I think that's everything. I don't think I missed one, but you get my point. I think I like the more beautiful cities first, so like obviously that's why I like Whiterun and Solitude are up top. I like Riften just because I've been to Riften so much, and it's like, you know, home of Thieves Guild. I've always thought the layout of Riften is really fun. And but obviously the, you know, term ones I don't like as much. Man, it is so good to have that follower mod. I know that I like mentioned I installed it, but like look how good it is. He's actually following me, and then on top of that, you'll see this. He'll actually charge at the enemy and hit them. It's such a crazy change, and I would recommend anyone, if you haven't already, like go download a mod like this. The one I'm specifically using is Nether's follower framework, which is just so good. If you've never used it before, I highly recommend it. All right, let's take your silver stuff and go downstairs. Now, strangely enough, I don't actually remember doing this quest. Which is weird, because you'd think I would remember just about every quest at this point with how many times I've played Skyrim. But apparently not. You know, it's actually really strange how easy this became with these guys anyway. I think the reason for that is that I have enchantments on my swords. I have like semi-decent armor. You know, I've overall just gotten to a point where my gear and stuff is decent for this particular enemy. Obviously, I would say my main weakness right now, and you guys may have noticed this, I think I am particularly weak against magic builds because I don't really have any way to get within range of them without being in a excruciating amount of pain. Which is why I plan on, you know, in the not too distant future, I want to get into enchanting. I would particularly like to get into enchanting and then make kind of a fusion build between resist magic and boost one-handed. Because obviously boosting my one-handed damage is super important, especially in this early game. So I'm excited for when I can do that. Haven't gotten to a point yet. I actually have the enchantment, don't I? I'm pretty sure I have the enchantment, which is good. That means I don't have to go searching for it later. I can just enchant it whenever my enchanting skill gets high enough. Which, it's not particularly high enough yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. I think I couldn't have messed up that lockpick more. There we go. Man, there's something really satisfying about being able to just one-shot people. I mean, you can tell... I didn't mean to do that. You can tell that the enchantments on these swords are actually pretty good. Like, being able to do the 28 base damage that I have, plus an extra 10 points. And it's never minding the fact that, like, you know, these enemies aren't particularly strong. That is one of the main reasons why I did this first. I think this quest line, if I had to guess, is designed to be done early on. Like, obviously certain quest lines, I'm sure you guys know, are designed to be picked up, like, early. Like, obviously the main quest... Ow. Okay, this is problematic. Okay, I got a thing of healing. Thank you, Farkas. Let me heal a little bit. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think obviously the main quest is designed to be done, like, early, right? I think as well the companions are designed to be done semi-early because the companions are one of the first groups of people you meet in the game. If you follow where the quest takes you and you go right to Whiterun, you're going to meet the companions, right? Like on your first playthrough. And I think that's why, like, it's designed with the intention that, yes, you will meet the companions, right? And I think that's why they're so early. Obviously, there's certain quest lines that are meant for late game, but you can do them in really any order you want. Like, I've done the College of Winterhold first, and man, the College of Winterhold is not designed to be done first. Trust me. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have done it, but man, the College of Winterhold doing it first is so rough. Because there's so many things that are just so painful. Like, for example, if you didn't know, spoilers, but we're going to be getting there at some point in this playthrough anyway. Also, this game is 11 years old. One of the quests, or one of the things you fight in one of the quests, is a bone skeletal dragon. I just accidentally triggered that trap with this guy's body. And that bone skeletal dragon is like... It is actually insanely powerful. For level 1, that is. But if you do it at, like, any presumably regular level, like any level higher than, like, you know, 20 or whatever, it's going to be super easy. So, like, there's certain quest lines that are not meant to be done first, but you can do any quest line first. You know, I really like how those guys died. That was good ragdoll physics. Thank you, Skyrim. Man, I'm really appreciating the sheer amount of stuff I'm getting from these guys. The silver swords are nice. They drop a lot of septums as well. Ow. Stop doing that. Goodbye. So, in the meantime, while I'm running through this dungeon and chatting a little bit, how about we talk about kind of the channel in general and things I have planned? Because obviously, I don't plan on doing Skyrim forever, right? It's just a kind of, it's a let's play. I'm gonna do it until I'm done. Oh my god, the werewolf is mad at me. I didn't think the werewolf would be mad at me. You know, I'm gonna let Vilkas handle that. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't plan on doing Skyrim forever, but, you know, Skyrim is kind of going to be a major key point. There is so many sounds going on right now. Skyrim is going to be a key point on this channel for a while yet. It's going to be my main focus, and really there's no point in talking about what I'm going to do now. I just figured I'd bring it up. After Skyrim, I plan on kind of sticking to Bethesda for a while, because I think Bethesda games are they're a surefire method, right? Like, the fact that the people who watch my Skyrim will be more likely to watch me play, say, Fallout or something along those lines. But, you know, you guys get it. Is that, like, it's kind of more of a bridging type of content, right? Like, if you guys watch Skyrim, you'll probably like Fallout. And vice versa, and whatever, whichever way. I plan on some point, though, obviously playing other games as well, maybe. Like, I don't know exactly what yet, but there are certain games that I think would be fun to play. I'm probably going to aim more single-player based, you know? Yeah, man. Alright, just keep wailing on him. Alright, I am very confused why that was an optional objective, because I feel like there wasn't too many options there beyond wiping them out. Like, I feel like that was my only option, right? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Do I have enough carry weight to take this? 35, I just very much do not. So we could take that. And that's pretty much it. Now we should be able to leave, go sell some stuff, and then call this episode here. I think I'll sell stuff between episodes, because you guys don't need to see me do that. Obviously, I've done it in the last few videos, but I don't really plan on doing it in every single video. Like, after this video, I might, you know, sell some stuff, maybe buy some smithing levels, and that's really it. Like, I'm not going to show that in every single episode, because you guys don't need to see it. You good, Focus? Alright. Like, if I show it everything, sorry, I'm not okay. If I show it in every single video, it's going to get redundant pretty fast. Like, there's just going to be the end of every single video is me going and kind of...
have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Alright, well, we did that. Now we can come up to the Sky Forge and
Who will start?
officially attend Kodlak's funeral.
Before the ancient flame,
We grieve.
we grieve.
At this loss,
We
weep.
weep. We shout.
And for ourselves.
We take our
Take
leave.
our leave.
I'll be honest, I would have tried to join in with them there and timed it, but I have no idea. It wasn't exactly an easy to follow formula. Kodlak.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still?
I do.
I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
Here, take them.
Careful with those. Don't want even more fragments, do we?
Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
I
appreciate it.
guess I'll have to. Alright. I'm gonna end that here. Okay, stop pulling me.
Why are you still staring at me? Until next time.
Stop pulling me into dialogue. Okay, am I fine now? I think I'm fine now. Alright, that's going to be it for today. And all these people that attended the funeral. Even Jarl Bolgraf is here. Hey, Bolgraf. We love Bolgraf. But that's really it for today. There's something really funny about Yorland working the forge. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, hit the sub button. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Adios.